What's up, beer drinkers? How y'all doing this week? Oh, we got another great show for you again this week. Not only do we drink and review some delicious beers, but we also have our beer news and our cold brew list. And we talk a little bit about the Acolyte, the Star Wars series on Disney Plus. Just real quick, give you our opinions. We don't go through the two shows. Well, there's three out now, but at the time that we recorded this, there was only two. Couple of things. Sorcerer Chromatic is right in the middle of moving, so he didn't have his normal setup. So we had to do it through phone. So if it sounds a little bit different, a little bit quieter, that is why. And in fact, he won't be on next week. Have a special show for you next week, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully he'll be have everything all set up for the following week. Godspeed and wish him luck. This week end is Father's Day, and I am a father, so thank you for your kind wishes, all of you who reach out, and also all of you who are fathers, happy Father's Day. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. Before we get to the show, just got to do the plugs. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped and on Instagram. Search Cold Brew Podcast. Okay, so without further ado, it's time for another Cold Brew. Coming at you pre-recorded from Cold Brew Studios. I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we're here to talk about beer.
Yes, we are.
How you doing this week, man?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Are you
Still recovering mode.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you still drunk? Because I think I am.
Feeling it?
Yeah.
Felt it for sure. I don't know if I'm still feeling it, but I was definitely in lower gear through this last week.
It be like that every year though, right?
Right.
Oh man. So and still processing everything that happened that weekend is just it's great, man. It's and I'm looking forward to next year, and like you said, the anxiety is there again. I hope we can get tickets again.
Right. I mean, what's it called? Well, yeah, we just gotta plan and fingers crossed.
Yep. Hope for the best. All right. You ready to drink some beer?
Of course.
All right. So I have in front of me from our good friends in Phoenix, Arizona, from Roses by the Stairs. I have their Toast and Bananas. It is an imperial stout with bananas, toasted coconut, and cinnamon. And let's see, is there an ABV on the can? I don't see. Oh, there it is, 9%. It's 9% ABV. So and I looked this up on their website, and that's pretty much all they say. It's an imperial stout with bananas, toasted coconut, and cinnamon. So, yeah, without further ado, pop off. What do you got?
I have from our friends up at Alpha Acid. They're still our friends, right? Alpha Acid?
Oh, yeah.
They haven't pissed them off yet?
Not yet.
Well, I hope it doesn't start today, because I have they're offering a collaboration with Paco's Tacos.
Ooh.
It's called La Chulita, Mexican style lager.
Very nice.
Okay. So, not too much on this as far as the website. They kind of link you to Untapped, but it's Alpha, like I said, Alpha Acid Brewing Company and Paco's Tacos got together, did a collab. It's a 4.6% Mexican style lager. It says tacos and beer are the perfect cure for your sunshine withdrawals. We made a beer to pair perfectly with tacos year round. And that's about it. Not too much other info I could find on it other than, what's on the can. And then just a collaboration with Paco's Tacos. Not too familiar with them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, La Chulita is up here in, where are they? Belmont.
Oh,
Belmont,
okay.
California. So it's they're on the peninsula, right? North,
Yeah, I think
kind
so.
of
Yeah.
South City area. Um, yeah, I don't get up that way too much.
Yeah, same.
Nevertheless, Alpha Acid, they're always around the Bay Area events. So I thought I'd show a little support for them. And inadvertently, Paco's Tacos with a cold brew papa.
Very nice. All right, so this toast and bananas, it definitely pours a stout. It's very dark and opaque, but not a lot on the nose, and really not a lot on the taste. I don't get, to be honest, I don't get any toast. I don't get any coconut. I don't get any bananas. Maybe it has to warm up a little bit. I get the roastiness from the malt. But other than that, I really don't get a lot more flavor than that. There's a little sweetness to it. Maybe that comes from the banana, but I hope this opens up because I don't get a lot of. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not, overwhelming. Like it'd be one thing to open this and just be inundated with either with any of the three flavors. So maybe the subtleness is in its complexity. So, all right, I will reserve judgment till later on when we untap this.
Sounds good. Well, when you were talking about your beer, I was sipping mine.
Yeah.
First of all, that golden straw color you would associate with a Mexican style beer. Okay, this is a little deceiving. Aromatic, it smells like malt forward, like Europeanish, like that.
Okay.
A little bit even musty, skunky smell of the malt, not the hop.
Yeah.
The hop is very light and mellow, but what I'm going to go for is it's sweet though. Even though it smells one way, it really tastes really light. I don't know. I mean, I don't have an ingredients list, and I'm not going to say that they put corn in it or anything like a craft brewery that's like kind of adding a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
It just has, but it just has a light sweetness to it, which in combination with the muskiness, it's a nice combo. I mean, it smells and projects like it's going to be a hearty beer. Yet it's simple. It's really, it's not just sippable. It's drinkable, almost crushable.
Interesting.
Digging it. Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. All right, so we will rate our beers later during our Untap portion of the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untap. Search Cold Brew Podcast and friend us, and we'll friend you back. But right now, it's time for some beer news. All right, so the one and only story I want to talk about right now is the acquisition of Anchor Brewing by, I think his name is I think it's pronounced Hamdi Ulukeya, the founder and owner and billionaire who owns Chobani yogurt.
Oh, okay.
That's you know what? And I was thinking about it, and because they announced this when we were in Paso for the Firestone Walker, that came out. I was like, holy shit! In fact, I got to give a shout out to our longtime listener, Toadman. His stank pics, his stank pictures. No, his tank pics. He's the one who forwarded to me. I'm like, holy shit, that's the first time I heard about it. And then I looked it up, and yeah, this the founder and owner of Chobani Yogurt bought the Anchor Brewing and wants to resurrect it from the dead, so to speak. So that's awesome, especially for the city of San Francisco. And my first thought, well, not my first thought, after a while, after thinking about it, I'm like, holy shit, this is kind of like what Fritz Maytag did back in the early 1900s. He kind of resurrected it and bought it and saved it from a demise. So it's kind of like a not full circle, but it's kind of like a new renovation or not. Fuck, I can't even think of what I want to say. What the word is? You're better at vocabulary than I am. What word am I thinking about?
Well, it's poetic. It's like the city flag for San Francisco.
Yeah,
I know I can't say that. The city flag for San San Francisco is a phoenix rising
Oh,
from the
yeah.
ashes.
Coming
And
out from the ashes, yeah.
yeah, it's tribute to the big 1908 fire or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Well, after the earthquake was the fires, uh, but yeah, the city rose like a phoenix from the ashes, and once again, Anchor's team calling up on its Bay Area roots and rising from the ashes.
Right.
Like it.
Yeah. And this AP news article references the 1960s when Fritz Maytag bought it. So, was about 64 years later, it happened again with Hamdi Ulukeya. And he says, according to VinePair, I read a VinePair article, he's going to rehire everyone who was there, who hasn't found another job yet, who wants to come back, but he is willing to rehire everyone who was already working there. So, fuck
That's
yeah,
cool.
man.
I mean, yeah, more power to him. I mean, it is kind of, well, I don't know if it's self-serving. It's almost, I kind of see it as a billionaire doing some sort of pet project, almost charity.
Okay.
Although if done right, he could profit off this, so it's not really charity. But I'm just saying, like, picking up a hobby that is kind of uplifting for the city and community and fans of Anchor.
Yep. And plus, I kind of want to go buy Chobani yogurt now.
Yes.
I was more of a Fage guy, or I think that's how you pronounce it, the Fage, Greek yogurt. But I might switch over to Chobani now. So he unintended
right?
What?
Got to support still, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to support Anchor somehow. All right, yeah, so awesome, man. I'm super happy Anchor has been saved and will be resurrected again. All right, that's all I have in the beer news this week. So you know what time?
Hey, real quick though, like, didn't one of the big Japanese beers buy Anchor? Like,
Yeah,
a few years ago.
Yep, 2017. Sapporo bought them.
Sapporo, okay. I wasn't sure if it was them or Asahi.
And they ran them into the ground apparently because they had to close shop. They decided to close shop.
They bought them and forgot they bought them.
They're like, oh shit, I forgot about that. It was a drunken night in Tokyo one night.
There you go.
Oh man. All right, so instead of a cold brew list, we are going to get into one of our favorite topics, Star Wars, and the new series on Disney Plus, the Acolyte, just dropped. I think June 4th. They dropped 2 episodes, and did you watch it?
I did, or else we wouldn't be doing this segment, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go with it. Come on, man. No, I'm just fucking with you. And you texted me during the week, like, what'd you think? And I was like, save it for the show. Do you want me to tell you what I think, or would you like to give your opinion first?
No, you tell me what you think. And then I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong.
I haven't watched any of the nerd channels yet, and I'm sure I missed a bunch of Easter eggs, but this time I didn't write any notes, like, in some of the other reviews we've given for the other, like, say, like the Obi-Wan or Book of Boba, and I wrote down like each episode and all the what had happened, but this one I didn't write anything. I don't know, man. It just I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to get better because these first 2 episodes, there's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of predictable type of stuff. Like I called out that the twin was still alive, or if she wasn't still alive, it was maybe a Fight Club type of thing, or she projected it since she was force sensitive. I'm not feeling it right now. I thought the acting was kind of bland, and maybe it had to do with I really wanted Carrie-Anne Moss to be the main focal point in this whole fucking thing, and she dies like in the first like 15 minutes.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. What did you think?
Okay, so I'm opposite of that. I liked it. I think it has promise. It's a kind of set up as a murder mystery in a different Star Wars era.
Yeah,
So you see,
true.
My thing is, it's got potential, and I'm just worried it's going to let me down. Now, as far as trying to guess, is she projecting or the whole like twins again? Because I mean, the Luke and Leia twins, obviously.
Yeah.
And then there's a video game set in either the High Republic or the Old Republic era with two twins too. I don't know how much gaming you got into that. I never got into that game, but I seen like the trailers and stuff just because it was really cool. Star Wars action.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm liking it. I like the fact that there's a bunch of Jedi around operating in a different time. Like they say, before the Empire, about 100 years before the Empire.
Yeah.
I like they go to like different planets, and the different planets have the different Jedi temples where they have, of course, different Jedi. So
yeah,
I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not too. I don't care about the acting as much as I do about the action. So like the way Carrie Ann Moss came and they did the Jedi Kung Fu, that was pretty cool.
I like that.
But bummer she's out, so it's kind of like, are you going to see another fight scene similar to that? I mean, you kind of see the one girl, what's her name? May? I mean, that's her style. So, I mean, you're going to see her fight like that. They're keeping the big bad and possibly the bigger big bad still under wraps. So, I just think it's got potential, ways to go. Just don't, I gave up looking for what it should be rather than accepting what it is a long time ago. You know?
Yeah, and I do hold on to hope that it gets better for me anyway. I just think there was a lot of predictability and not a lot of nuance in the first two episodes. So I'm hoping it gets better, and I do hold out a hope that it's gonna start picking up. And I did like that first fight scene, and even the other fight scenes and the other action scenes were all right. I'm also waiting for a starfighter scene, because there has to be one, right? It's a Star Wars series.
Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. That opening. Okay, what do I say? When the Jedi's got aboard that ship to look for who they thought was what's her name? Osha?
Yeah.
Osha's the good one. Yeah, Osha's yeah. So looking for Osha on one of the nerd channels, they broke down that Star Wars that Jedi vessel, which is supposed to be like they're supposed to allegedly like squadrons of those in the High Republic era. So it'd be cool at least to see them get down with that too.
Yeah. So I haven't been impressed with the first two episodes, but I still hold that hope that it's going to get better.
You know, made me laugh when they're doing the prisoner escape. Yeah, and she lets out that crazy dude with that parasite on him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like don't even think about it. Just throws her to the side and gets in the escape pod. But
oh yeah, dude, come on! Like you have to see that coming fucking miles away, like a pink Cadillac down Broadway.
The thing is, I was more like, you see it coming, it's like, no, there's no way they would do that. I'm like, dude, we can do it, man. It's awesome.
They just told her he was like the worst fucking dude, and that's why they had to put that parasite on his face. And she fucking, oh my god, she deserved to die. Oh man. So yeah, there's I guess there's not going to be, and then you know what's kind of cool was the Wookiee that had the force sensitive Wookiee was kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, they just showed him real quick at the end. So apparently the plot is like these four Jedi knew about, I guess, May dying and Osha. However, some people like you think it's one and the same. Mm-hmm. Like May is like kind of like Norman Bates.
Yeah, Norman. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Or they could technically, yeah, they might not know each other exist, but they're starting to feel each other through the Force, and that's why the worlds are colliding now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did like it. I mean, yeah, a lot of you know, a lot of the polarizing people online tend to, I guess, they get more clicks with bashing it rather than praising it. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the greatest there is at the same time, but a lot of the stuff they do is nitpicking, especially bringing up Disney's wokeness and the people of color represented and over aliens and all this stuff. It's just like, give it a break, just enjoy it. I get the argument they're making on both sides. It's like, just keep Star Wars, and everyone will be happy. However, they do want to mix it up, or I guess, how do I say? Representation is, I guess, subjective in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I get
and
it.
Yeah.
If it was all like, if everyone looked like Obi-Wan, and if they didn't, they were an alien, it's like, okay, wait a minute. But there's enough, I guess, I don't know. I see enough because there's not a lot of characters when you think about it. We're not a lot of stars, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like let them create, let the casters cast and the actors act.
Yeah, and and it didn't even dawn on me that it was trying to be woke. It was just people on the screen acting out their parts. That's what I saw anyway.
Right.
So I can care less if someone's black or Mexican or white or Asian. Who the fuck cares? Just fucking act. Anyway, or green.
So, yeah, and again, these are the types of videos made for clicks, just so they could hear someone's ranting opinion on it. Which, again, if you're making money off YouTube doing that, don't let me stop you.
Yeah. Hey, I just gotta say, man, that green alien, she was doing it for me, man. I guess I'm just saying.
Oh, the Jedi?
Yeah.
Something I want to geek out on.
Yeah.
And maybe they say it might come, but I don't know in what capacity. But this timepiece is what they call during the High Republic.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like the Jedi were like really involved throughout the universe.
Right.
With policing and keeping order and stuff like that. So what would be cool is the Old Republic, but I think the idea of the Old Republic is too wild. Like, in theory, you would have people just killing each other at will. Like, if Jedis were gangs, right? The regular Jedi and the bad Jedi, right? And it was on site, like no hesitation. It wasn't until they did the rule of two, and all the Sith killed each other that the Jedi were actually able to get something going.
So obviously, and they alluded to the fact that there is a secret society. So is Maid part of the rule of two then?
No, they think she's an acolyte. That's what I heard too. Is they think the guy who had the black, the guy in the black with the red lightsaber.
Yeah.
How he lit it up at the end.
Is he a Sith?
Yeah, but they think he's the apprentice.
Oh, okay.
Like he's already lining up his apprentice when he takes over, or when he outs his master. So.
Yeah, he's not a Darth yet, right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Oh, he can be. No, he should be a Darth.
Okay. But
May's not. But May's not there.
Yeah. At that time, though, do they have the rule of two in the Sith?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do because again, it's the high Republic.
Right. So but they have to be like held in secret, kind of like the Jedi. Like it kind of flipped then, right? Because if the Sith have to be practicing in secret, then after the Order 66, then the Jedi had to be practicing in secret.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So this is before the
That's
flip.
interesting. I never thought it.
Anyway, yeah, I'll still watch it. I'll still give it a chance. Because yeah, I dig the Star Wars world, man. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
So let's talk about some of the actors.
Oh, okay. Like, who do you want to talk about? Because I'm upset. Carrie Ann Moss is done.
Okay. Well, the main guy, Master Soul.
Yeah, Soul. He's pretty badass. He brings like some type of gravitas every time he's on the screen.
Okay. What was his name? Keeper.
What's your favorite word?
Yeah.
All right. We won't go with his not favorite word.
Yeah. If you know, you know. We're gonna
Yeah.
stop with that.
If you know, you know. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass that. No, but that guy, Master Soul, he's from Squid Games. I don't know if you ever got into Squid Games. I thought it was.
Oh,
cool.
yeah. My daughter and I watched Squid Game when it came out.
Oh, okay. So, but I heard you had to learn English for this role. So that's the thing. I'm just thinking, at what point do you learn a whole language to keep acting?
I know, like, I think he would just learn his lines phonetically, maybe not knowing what he's saying, but knowing that it adds to the story.
Right. Or at the same time, it could be a start for him just to get more acting roles in general, too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like, wasn't like Jet Li and Jackie Chan kind of like that?
Yeah, probably.
Like
I don't know. Yeah. I know they made the transition.
Well, Jackie's from Hong Kong, and English is pretty big in Hong Kong, but I think Jet Li was more in that line.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. And then that Jedi who was in the meditation.
Oh yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah, they said his name plenty of times, but I fucking forgot. I can't think of it right now.
But did you recognize the actor?
He looked. I don't know. He looked like a little scrawny dude.
That's Tommen from Game of Thrones.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay. Nice.
They aged him up, obviously. However, they say there's flashback scenes where it looks more like him, or like Tommen. So like, because he kind of has like I don't know if it's scarring, but he's kind of got like a big forehead with a big scar coming down it and through his eye and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So it could, like, they're speculating it could be from that fire accident too. Like maybe he tried to save someone and it was exploding all over the place.
You know, and you know, good for him. He got a part, but he didn't do nothing. All he did was float for a while, and then he killed himself.
Right.
Totally. At least Carrie Ann Moss fucking put up a fight.
No, but I just said there's gonna be flashbacks. So
Whatever.
Yeah, they're quick.
And anybody else?
No, that's all I can think of.
Oh, okay. Who's that? The youngster that's with Soul. What's her name? Jika or Jekka or?
Oh yeah, that's X-32.
What?
X-32.
X-32.
Did you ever see Logan?
Oh, boy, I've seen Logan. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's Laura, the female clone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? That's her?
Yeah.
Oh, I like her character in this one because she's very fucking logical and straightforward. So I like her.
Logan.
And she can heal herself, yes. Anyway. Oh, I didn't know that was her. Holy shit. And she didn't really age that much. To be honest.
The makeup.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe she didn't. Everyone else is tall or something?
Possibly.
Anyway. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I really dig. I really dig her character. I want to see what she does. I'm interested to see her arc in this one. But
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of speculation is like because of the timing.
Yeah.
The whole quote, the Sith have been extinct for more than a millennia.
Right.
Right. So the fact that if they find Sith now, that a lot of these people are going to die to like never share that they know of the Sith still around, you know?
Right.
Because it's less than 100 years before, whatever. It's close to 100 years, basically.
Yeah, before Yavin.
It's not a true, yeah. So like the hardcore geeks are saying that if it hasn't been a millennia yet, then how, then that line makes no sense. You know, so they're trying to make that line make sense or be true. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. And
it could be true from a certain point of view.
That's the salvo for any type of argument in Star Wars, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's great. Way to bring it back around. All right, we will be talking about Acolyte throughout the weeks on this one. But how's your beer treating you?
Good.
Yeah. I remember you had the Mexican lager and I remember it was from Belmont, but what was the brewery again?
Alpha Acid.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I like that.
And Paco's Tacos.
And Paco's Tacos. Alpha Acid, Mexican lager. What would you like to rate this at?
I'm making it 3.75.
Oh, okay, nice. What notes would you like to leave?
I would like to leave aromatic.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet,
and
yeah. Yeah. And gravitas. Okay. How do you spell that?
Correctly.
Thank you. All right. And I like when they change the words.
Yeah, that's the joke.
For those of you out there who never listened to Howard Stern had taken, or I guess it must have been like Fred must have done it. They took the interview.
It was like Richard Christie and
were they around at the time?
Possibly. I mean,
so they took the interview from inside the actor studio with Kiefer Sutherland and what's the guy who used to do the inside the actor studio? I forgot his name.
I forget.
Anyway, and he used to always ask like, "What's your favorite word and what word you hate?" And Kiefer Sutherland, his favorite word is gravitas, and his least favorite word was the N word.
But he said it.
Yeah. He said it out. He said it out.
Yeah.
Hard R too, by the way.
Yeah.
And then they took it and they chopped it up. So his favorite word was the N word and his least favorite word was gravitas. Oh, so fucking funny, man. Oh, I miss the old Howard Stern days, man. Do you still listen to Stern?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had to stop around the Super Bowl because, in fact, I didn't listen to the episode after the Super Bowl because Richard Christie's a huge
Chiefs
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I heard the other day because, what was it? I don't know what it was. But I'm probably like never mind. It wasn't a recent one. I listened to the Biden interview. It's not really the Howard show. It was just a quick interview. I mean,
Howard interviewed Biden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That must have been fucking plain fucking vanilla shit, right?
Oh yeah, it was just it was his growing up and his meeting his first wife and stuff like that. It was
lame.
It wasn't hard hitting or even you know,
controversial
he
at all.
didn't even make a, yeah. He didn't even do a little tongue in cheek with them either. So.
He didn't ask Biden like how many times he goes to the bathroom or what his dick size was.
No.
None of the old Howard shit.
Yeah. He didn't ask him to
ride the Sibian.
Estimate how much his shit weighs.
What was your favorite Howard interview that you ever heard?
Oh, geez. I mean, like a serious interview or just
just any interview? Because I'll tell you mine. That Beetlejuice interview when he asked him to spell red. I know Fred was giving him the lines, but that first. I don't even know if it was the first one, but that Beetlejuice interview was fucking hilarious. I can listen to that over and over again and just fucking bawl my eyes because I'd be crying, laughing so hard.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I'd have to get back to you on that. I'm okay. Thinking too much. Cause I like a lot more of his serious interviews lately, just from what I learned versus the funny ones. But at the same time, you can't. He's known for the funny ones too.
Right, yeah.
Like
for our generation anyway.
Yeah. I mean, and then he has this guy Wolfie go to like all these obscure and obscene what's called like conferences with people doing weird stuff. And yes, sexual and the like, and it just reporting back to it. And it's like, wow, there's people who live like this out there. Okay.
Huh. Do you miss those old Stern days, or do you like the new Stern, or doesn't matter? Everyone evolves.
No, I like the old ones better for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. He was funnier, but at the same time, I mean, you got to keep evolving. Otherwise, if you keep doing the same shtick, you get, it gets old.
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy's doing his act from the 90s better than he did back in the 90s too. So
true. Yeah, we got
pioneered it.
Yeah, we got a guy out here in Phoenix. He's not exactly Howard Stern, but he is. He's good though. He's got his own style, but he's unabrased. I forget, but he's good. Anyway, all right. Let me rate my beer, and then we can continue. Roses by the Stairs, Toast and Bananas. I like this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4.0. I think it did open up. I would like if I had more banana, because I fucking love the banana flavor. A lot of people don't. I do like the banana. I would have gave it a 4.5 or 4.75. It had more banana, but all the flavors in it are subtle. So I can dig that. I appreciate that. So I'm going to give it a 4. And I'm going to say it is roasty and subtle. There you go. How do you spell subtle? Suttle?
Yes.
All right. There you go. And check in. Man. All right. Man, I fucking had so much fun with you and the engineer and what do we call the not Marisol, but her husband, what was his name?
They call him Grill Master.
Grill Master. Pit Master.
Didn't you? The Grill Hunter.
I had so much fun with you guys last week, man. I'm super happy with how everything turned out last week. Any notes? Anything you heard from the Grill Master or Marisol about last week? Since then?
No, I mean they thank me for looking out for them, for getting them tickets. And like getting them the place to stay, and I'm like, I'm glad you went. Believe me, I mean, this is a great event. I wish I could invite everyone and help everyone get tickets and whatnot, but just it was all good.
Yeah, and I hope they can make it back next year, man. I hope we can make it back next year more than them, to be honest. I love them and all, but man, me and you to get back next year is the most important thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. The engineer told me, like, if you only get 2 tickets next year, you could take your brother. I wouldn't even flinch. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, real quick before we leave, we know you're moving. How's the moving thing going? How's the moving business?
Good. I mean, I can't find my regular setup. It's in the move somewhere. So
Okay.
I'm on my phone this week. If that sounds funny, everyone.
Are you in the new house yet, or is it gonna be next week?
Yes.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, I remember bringing up a while ago. My 30th high school reunion is coming up at the end of the month. I'm not going. I decided not to. So yeah, just a lot of stuff, but mostly because I am going to take my daughter to New York during Christmas, and that's pretty much all of my not time off, but like my vacation budget is going towards that, because it's going to be insane as far as like the pricing goes. So it's going towards that. But yeah, I had to break the news to a couple of my high school buddies that I'm not going. But at the same time, who the fuck cares? Like, those are my friends from high school. I still hang out with every once in a while, so it's not like we need a reunion to hang out again.
Yeah. You guys are just going to hang in the corner when everyone else is trying to socialize.
Right. Hey, you guys want to go to 7-Eleven and play Street Fighter?
Exactly.
Oh, shit, man. All right. Anything else you'd like to add to this episode of Cold Brew Podcast?
No, man. I'm good.
All right. Thank you all for downloading yet again another Cold Brew. My name is Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we'd like to wish you cheers.
Until next.